What's up guys, it's Juniors here, back with another video, and in this video I'll be telling you the best Fortnite warm-up and the only Fortnite warm-up you will ever need to practice your edits, piece control, aim, and building, which are all the basic mechanics of Fortnite and will just get you better at the game, I guess. And if we hit 10 likes, I'll be making some more videos like this and giving you a tutorial on some of the best settings you can use, including graphics and sensitivity as well. So we'll hit that like goal for 10 likes, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are going for 150 subs by the end of the month, which shouldn't be too hard. I know my upload schedule hasn't been that great, but looking to improve on it, and yeah, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so the first map is going to sort of improve your edits. So this is Raiders 1v1 Edit Race Course 3. We'll have the code up on screen if you can't really see the numbers below the title there. So the code will be up on screen now. Yeah, so easy as about that. Name is super easy to do. I would not recommend doing this unless you are a complete beginner at Fortnite. Because the edits are just like super beginner level. But if you're really looking to improve and you're sort of that intermediate level, you're probably looking at medium to hard. And if you're like super ready for it, you can go very hard or impossible, which is a bit of a reach. But I'll do the medium level first, and I'll just showcase a couple edits off. So you can either go left or right side, it doesn't really matter. Just walk into the portal. This is where you verse your friends. You just press start here, and then your friends can be here, and you can just race to the finish. So you can press start. It's got a countdown. I personally like the left side, and you can just do some of the edits, which, as you can see, are super easy. Stuffed up there a bit. You got some double edits. You get the idea. It's super easy to do, and it's just like a sort of good thing if you just hopped on and you wanna sort of just like get your edits warmed up before you head into the more difficult courses. Okay, so the next level we got is the hard level, which is definitely a big step up from the medium level. This I generally play hard. I generally do like hard twice and then very hard twice and then hop into some other maps. But hard is generally what I do at the start. If you're like a more sort of skilled editor. But as you can see, the edits are quite a big step up from the range, and this is where you start to triple edits and stuff like that. As I think this level is super good for you if you just want to, if you're more skilled at editing, I guess, and you just want to hop on for a warm-up and then move on to the harder levels later, or you just want to keep practicing and just get better at these certain edits. Anyways, yeah, I definitely recommend doing this if you're like an intermediate to advanced editor. But also if you're a beginner, you feel free to just hop onto these and just to give it a shot and practice and practice and practice, because practicing is the one thing in Fortnite, that is the only thing that really gets you better, unless you hack. That doesn't really get you better, but that's just unfair and it's cheating. So no one really likes it, and don't cheat, by the way. Okay, so next up we've got the very hard mode, and this is definitely for more advanced editors. If you want to, I usually do the very hard mode because I'm quite advanced in my editing. I don't usually do the impossible for practice just because it's quite hard and just doesn't really get you improved a lot. But I reckon if you're advanced, like you're in the middle of intermediate to advanced or advanced, definitely recommend hard, going from hard and then on to very hard. Medium's more from the beginner to intermediate levels, and easy is definitely for the just started off Fortnite beginners, because the edits are quite simple. Now, the very hard I've definitely prefer. It is my favourite course. in this map, and it's just super fun one to do. It's got a whole range of edits, as you can see there. It's got a lot of edits, and definitely is the one that'll get you like more improved, I guess, and will like sort of challenge you, because without challenges you won't get good at the game, I guess. I don't know. But as you can see, the edits are quite a step up from all the other levels, and you can probably tell that Impossible is definitely not plausible for this kind of practice and you want to improve. Impossible is definitely for the extremely good editors and that are just like super advanced at the game. I know I'm definitely not there. Most pros are good at editing. If not, they're just super good at aiming and that kind of stuff and building. But definitely edit is one of the in-game fundamentals that will just like also make you look good at the game, but also like improve your mechanics. With building, editing comes into building, and then just aiming just takes it all together and you just get better. So very hard, as you can tell, is definitely for the more advanced players, but it improved me a lot in editing because they've got smoother and better, and is just a super good map if you're advanced and want to get better at editing. Alright, so that's it for this map, really. So if you're a super beginner, go easy, and then once you get a little bit better, go to medium. But if you're more intermediate to advanced, go to hard and very hard. And if you're super advanced, just stick on very hard if you want to, which is generally what I do as well. But Impossible's not really that plausible for it because the edits are just so complicated. It's mainly for just pro players, I guess. So, on to the next map, I guess. Okay, so the next map is a super helpful map because it's basically got every single edit combination in the game. And if you haven't watched Flea's video on it already, it is his editing dictionary V2, which is more complicated and advanced version than the first editing dictionary he had, which I also did lots of editing on, but this is also like way better than the one before. So the code is up on screen now if you want to put that into your favorites, and I would recommend for all these courses, put them, there'll be like a little heart that you can just touch or like click on, and it'll just automatically put onto your favorites, which you can just instantly access. You just hop on favorites and then click on the map you want and then click accept, which is super helpful. So I'm just going to walk into the map now and start the game and show you around the map, I guess. Okay, so right up here, pick up the mobility items, the grappler and the shockwave grenade, because they will come in handy. And first off, we'll go down to the edit tunnels, and it's very helpfully labeled to everything. So we got the single wall edits, the single ramp edits, the single pyramid edits, the wall ramp edits, the wall pyramid edits, and so on. So these are more of the simpler edits if you just want to warm your editing up. But these are generally for the beginners if they can't really do that many edits, and it's just comes in handy if you really want to just improve your just like single edits. And for the single pyramid edits, I generally do these ones. Just to get my edits up like this, but I edit it out like this, replace, and then edit it like this. Which is the best way to do it, I guess, to warm up if you're more advanced in editing. But otherwise, I would definitely recommend, if you're intermediate to advanced, coming onto these wall ramp edits. Also, if you're a beginner, you can come onto these edits if you want, but generally these are more difficult than the single tile edits, but they also are super helpful and will just like warm your edits up completely. Now I'm not going to stay on this map for too long, and I'll just show you around, I guess. But if we just go back to here, you've got the wall pyramid edits. I generally avoid these ones unless you want to get better at like sort of tunneling, which is like the tunnel where you place the wall and then pyramid and edit it. But I generally avoid these because I've got my own way of tunneling. Now, if you want these wall replace ones, these are also super handy. I definitely recommend doing these ones. So, so far you want to do the cone edits, the wall ramp edits, and the reset wall edits, which are also good. The reset ramp wall edits are not really that handy, so just don't really do them. And then the reset and the pyramid edits is sort of the same thing. It's bridging. Not the bridging, bridging. These ones are super handy. I definitely recommend doing these ones. They're just the wall reset edits, and they I guess they just improve your reset edit and reaction time. And then the reset wall edits, these are the hard ones. As you can see, I'm not too fluent in them either. But these really are also quite helpful. They also improve your reaction time greatly. And for the edit course, the simple ones, you just want to just like mess. You can just do whatever you want really here. These ones just beginners, I guess, and then these ones the double edits. I definitely recommend doing these if you're beginning to intermediate, because they also can come in handy, and if you don't do double edits you can do some and these next ones are the ones I would say are the best, because they are the most helpful in my opinion. Let it down and then more. These are more for intermediate to advanced players, so beginner to advanced, and give you the shot as well. And then next we've got these ones, which are basically the same thing, but you just gotta do the reset cones. I sort of try and avoid these ones because they're not really that useful. And same thing with these ones, I also avoid these ones. Also with this one as well, but this one, the crazy one, is like, as I said, it's crazy, but it's also super handy. If you're wanting something challenging, if you're an advanced player, definitely hop on these and just give them a shot. They're fun, but they're also quite challenging and crazy, as said in the other one. And then the impossible one you can also do, but I try to avoid these ones. So next we'll go to home, and then we can go to the edit ups. I don't really do the edit downs or the edit towers. I only do these two, the edit ups and the edit sort of tunnels. So we got the single edits, beginner, and then the double edits. I also warm up my double edits. I definitely do these ones. As you can see, I do more advanced things. But just generally you would do these, which can also warm up your high ground retakes if you're a creative warrior. I know I am, that's what I mainly play, but these also help you in-game. So you got two double edits. I definitely recommend running through both of them. Triple edits, this is the main one you really want to do. You really just want to just hop onto the triple edits and just do them, because these come in handy a lot. Especially for creative, they make your edits look good if you're making montages, but also they're just like super useful. They just make your edits so you got two triple edits, run through both of them. Triple edits reset, I don't do, but these pyramid ones, I do. I don't do these two because they're for beginners, but I do these ones because I'm a more advanced player, where I just go through them and just go through both of these, because you just pyramid, double edit, and then pyramid, double edit, which is super handy. And then these ones, I don't do these. These ones I also do, the pyramid, swipe, and triple edit. These are super good for reaction time, because you have to flick everywhere, which can also improve, and also avoid these ones. These ramp flips, I do the ramp flip double edits just because these are so useful. Definitely recommend doing these ones. In the middle of my game here, and the ramp flip triple edits, I would definitely recommend doing, but just avoid these ones as well. So that's it for Flea's editing dictionary, I guess, and we're gonna go on to the third and last map, because the aiming, I'll just recommend some aim trainers for you and some courses on those aim trainers. So here's a piece control Freebuild map by Raider464. His name pops up because his edit maps are probably the best, as well as Flea's. But I'll put the code up on screen right now, and yeah, we'll just hop in and start the game. This is a free building map, keep that in mind, and it's really good to just sort of practice your piece control if you want to do that, but it's like super useful. Don't really know how to explain it, but piece control is some of the best fundamentals of the game that you can learn. And just come in handy a lot when you're playing in the normal games, and yeah, I definitely recommend hopping onto this map and giving this a shot. As you can see, I'm doing quite a bit of piece control, but basically what piece control is you having the dominant control over the pieces, as said in its name. But you sort of want to go around the map, finding these places where you can just like have, you just have dominant control over everything, sort of. So you go here, edit down like that, and then you pop up, put it right in there, and then that's like a free kill, basically. But it's just like a super useful map. Definitely recommend coming onto here and just giving it a shot, because it's super useful still to develop, and would definitely recommend it. Alright, so for the aim training, this is more programs you can get on Steam. So I personally use Kovacs, but there's this program on Steam called Aim Labs. I'm gonna have a picture of that up on the screen right now. It's a free program, Aim Labs, but Kovacs does cost 15 Australian dollars, I presume, which is I think around 10 American US dollars. So for Kovacs, I'm not going to be showing any aim lab courses, but I'm sure there's heaps of tutorials up there on YouTube. But for Kovacs, I'll just show some courses you can do on Kovacs to just like improve your aim in Fortnite. Okay, so this is Kovacs. So basically, I'll just give you the brief overview. So for settings, you just want to go to settings and go to Fortnite %, and then just insert your horizontal sensitivity and vertical sensitivity, and turn your FOV measurements to Fortnite, and you just click save, and it'll just save everything. So for the courses, I would recommend going to local scenarios and going onto Tile Frenzy Mini. I'm sure you've seen people play this before, but it's basically you just go ahead and shoot some targets, just like this. I usually do this for around 10 minutes. You can tell because in the top left corner, it shows you how long the session's been going for. So it's a really handy thing to have, and it will, I guess, help you see how long you've been doing it for. So just definitely do Tile Frenzy Mini. That's one of the best ones you can do. And the next one is Ascended Tracking V3. Excuse the background noise, but here we go. This is probably the best one to improve your tracking, which is a big fundamental of Fortnite, and just improves your accuracy when people say flying in the air after they got off a launch pad, or just flying in the air when they impulse grenaded. This improves tracking a lot, and it'll like over time you'll see great improvements in your game. I'm not going to do this for too long, but I'll just give you a brief overview. You just do a few 180s and 360s just to get everything down, and you just shoot the little enemies and try to just keep your crosshair on them the whole time. So that's really it for the sort of getting better at aim, but this is also a really good one. Remember, do free play on all of these, but this is for when you have more advanced aim and you really just want to improve hitting those small targets. Yeah, I'm not really that good at that because my aim's pretty bad. I'm trying to work on it, but definitely recommend these 3 courses. Do these for 10 minutes each round, but if you want to do a short warm-up, you just can do this for 2 minutes, I guess, which won't really improve your aim, but it'll get it warmed up for the entire game. Okay, so overall, I've got all the maps down. I'm just going to put all the codes on screen right now for the maps, if you hadn't found them, and I'm also going to put the aim trainers down and their prices. So, I guess thank you guys so much for watching, and just to use these courses because you will definitely see improvement. You will most definitely see improvement, and just enjoy the rest of your day and have fun. Make sure to like and subscribe, and see ya.